Empathize.
Are you going through a depression right now?
No, it's just a realization. That's all it is. That's all it can be.
You know which episode of Scandal this is?
5 and 6.
What's going on YouTube?
I really don't know.
Yo, what the? Wait a minute, y'all. I don't even know what episode of Scandal we're reviewing. That's how freaking crazy my life is right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is episode...
Oh, 7. 6 and 7.
5 and 6. Yeah, because we didn't see something.
Oh, this is November 6th. Oh, because she gave her something. It said something borrowed, so I thought that was it.
Yeah.
So no, it's Oh, I was right. 5 and 6.
What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back with an on. I hope this instant is in the shot. Hold on.
It may be. It's just. It's giving off a little 70s vibe.
No, we don't want the 70s vibe, bitch. We want a 2017 vibe.
Damn.
And we
bad.
are back with Scandal. You guys know that. Is that red light on? Yeah. You guys know that last week was Tanea's birthday weekend, so that is the reason why you guys did not get a Scandal review.
Yep.
Hold on. Cause like now it's just
Give it to me. Put it on. If you put it on my side, it'll just go this way.
Now it ain't going no way.
Okay.
So like I said, you guys know it's Tanea's birthday weekend, so we did not have time to record the video because we spent the entire weekend celebrating. Shout out to everybody that wished her a happy birthday. We had a great time.
We did have a great time.
I am very sorry that you guys missed us. I got lots of messages and DMs and tweets and subliminal tweets from Kimberly about us missing it, but I'm glad you guys bared with us because sometimes our schedules get really busy, but it was very important that we celebrate Tanea's birthday. So, we were going to do the review for episode 5 on Wednesday, but Tanea made a great suggestion and she said we should just do both of them in one. So, what I'm going to do is because I know some people are like, 5 is over. I don't care to see a review of 5. I just want to see what I miss. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I might split them up or I might put them together. I don't know. But if I do decide to put them together, I'm going to tell you where episode 5 reviews stop. So you can go to 6. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. The first one is episode 5. Season 7, episode 5. And let me just say this, like, I have been, like, fussing, like, y'all need to chill, y'all need to wait, but I do feel like for us to be next week going to the mid-season finale that Shonda needs to pick up the fucking pace. Like, I don't have time for this fucking kidnapping shit. We done did that before.
Right.
Liv was kidnapped for half of season 4, bitch. I ain't got the time. Like, Shonda, get to the point. Get me to Vermont. That's all I have to say. But the first episode is Adventures in Babysitting. And I felt like this was a pretty good episode. You know, I don't particularly care for when Fitz and Liv are beefing with each other. But whatever. So this episode starts off with Olivia Pope setting the tone for how she was going to be this episode. A bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know I've been telling y'all, like, the fuck? Like, she's boss baby. Let her do her. But no, the way she was talking to Rowan was just... I know he has been evil and mean to her.
Father.
But damn, like...
Right. You know, they never told her to respect her elders. That's the other thing.
Because they wasn't fucking home. And they've been fucking lying to her whole life. But she basically told him, don't open your mouth and speak to me. I didn't tell you to open your mouth. Speaking to me is a privilege. You didn't do what I told you to do. I told you to tell him to leave. Like, she just really started flipping the fuck out on him. And she was like, everything is a privilege. I wrote it down. She said, speaking to me is a privilege. Using the bathroom alone is a privilege. Being able to work on your dinosaur is a privilege.
I mean, if you think of, I'm not talking about the speaking to her, but I'm talking about all the other things that he's doing. It is a privilege because he should be in jail. But so should she. So.
She should be dead because she's tried to kill him several times. So he should have been killed.
He should have killed her.
So it's a privilege for you to be breathing to live. And I'm just like, God damn, bitch.
That is proper pole.
Like, chill the fuck out. Like, you really want to fuck out. Like, she just had the nastiest attitude. So after she told him, she was just like, I got a message for you. You need to fucking tell Fitz. Don't pack no bags. Don't pass go and collect 200. Go straight the fuck to Vermont or there will be consequences, bitch. So Rowan, which to me, I really don't believe it. Something's off. Like, because I can understand Rowan being a little nervous because she is command now and she does have a lot of control, but at the same time, it's like, Rowan's not a bitch.
He ain't no bitch.
So it's like, why are you being so, not submissive, but like a punk? Like, he was being a punk in this moment. Because when he, the very next scene, he went and told Fitz. Like, he was shook, like.
But also, the thing with Rowan is, we also have to remember, he is an old man. He is 70. He is tired. And, like, this crazy bitch literally just went off of him. So he, you know how much strength he probably exercised not snapping her fucking neck.
Oh, that's true.
You know how it is, like, when you little and your mother's going off on you and you like, I will kill this bitch.
Right.
Like, she don't even know that I'm there. That I will kill her in her fucking sleep.
Right.
But in your brain, you just like, and then she like, go the fuck upstairs. And you just take your fucking ass upstairs. Because you know that is either her giving you an ass whooping and you killing your mother or just going upstairs.
So he goes to Fitz's new apartment, wherever the fuck this is, and he's just like, look, go home. She is mad. She said, don't pack your shit. She said, just go home. And he's like, what? Like, the fuck? Like, why? He's like, look, don't. It's a privilege for me to be able to tell you this shit. Like, just go home now, Fitz. And Fitz is just like, nah. Like, you can just see it in his face, like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. He made up his mind in that moment, like, I'm telling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any other options at this point.
I know exactly what
telling on this.
I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it.
So then we get to Melly. And Melly is basically trying to get, you know, she's already said that she wants to have this war, but they're just like, you know, it's not, you know, Liv is like, you know, I'm, because you remember Melly made that whole fit, like, please Liv, let me make this one decision.
Right.
So she's like, I'm letting you make this decision, but the thing is that we're going to have to get Congress on our side because without them, this shit is not going to go through.
Right.
So Cyrus is just like, you know, I'll do what I have to do. I'll have some meetings set up and try to talk to some people. Liv is like, you know, I'll do my thing. Because already in her mind, she's like, well, I know what I'm going to do. Let me call Jake. Let me pull out some folders. And let me just get this shit handled. But she don't know what Fitz got up his motherfucking sleeve. So, the main reason that she wants to go ahead and get this shit started is because Rashid is trying to go the fuck home.
Right.
Like, he's just like, look, I like Rashad. What's his name?
Rashad.
What I call him?
Rashid.
Rashad is ready to go the fuck home. He's just like, look, I think you're a nice lady. I really do want to hit that in the future. But at this point, like, I look like a bitch. Like, it's time for me to go home and face my enemies head on head. And she's just like, no, you know, just wait, let me handle this because I don't want you to go home and get killed. Like, she's basically begging.
Right.
And we're all just like,
I forgot Kari was in here. I was about to say, who the fuck is running like that?
Kari, we recording. Before she come and start screaming our names. He's just like, yeah, like, I can't be looking like no bitch, but she begged him to stay. So he's just like, you know, he give it a googly eyes, and he's like, okay, I'll stay. He's like, but my niece needs protection, because now that this shit done popped off, they are going to try to get back at me and find her and slice her fucking head off, because they really want my fucking head, so they're going to get what will hurt me. So, that's when we get to QPA. So basically, they have her. Liv has instructed them to go get the niece. They went and picked her up from school, and she's just irritated because she really don't know what the fuck is going on. Right. These fucking strangers got her trying to hold her in the room. Then they tell her they got to take all of her fucking devices. They take her laptop, they take her cell phone, and she's just like breaking down. And you know, they kind of like said to her on the slide, like, you know, your ass ain't never going back to school, so you might as well prepare your mind for this shit now. Right. You can't have none of this shit. She's crying. Charlie's kind of giving this eye like he feels bad, but Quinn is like in work mode, like, bitch, this is what Liv told me to do. Your fucking life is in danger. Cry me a river. Sit the fuck down. Let me shut. What they should have did is they should have put it in the room. They should have locked the fucking door. You can't trust these fucking kids. You know they rebellious. Okay. Yeah, and then
you wasn't getting ahead of yourself.
Right. And not only did they slide to her that she wouldn't be going back to school, they also told her that she was going back to her fucking country, and she just like, oh, hell no. Like, fuck that. I don't have no type of opinions back there. I can barely talk back there. They're going to rack my ass back the fuck up. Like,
you send her ass to Cuba.
I mean, because let's not forget, I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead, but here she gets to be a lesbian, so.
Right.
You showing her? You love turning somebody into a lesbian or a gay man, but that's another conversation for another fucking day. So, you know, Liv's on her way to the office, to the Oval. You know, they take the camera from the bottom to the top. She's strutting on the mission, you know. Bam, get to the door, Fitz coming out the Oval. She like, the fuck is you doing? And he like, I told her.
I'm sorry I had to come to this.
And she's just like, what did you say to her? He's like, everything. I told her everything. Next thing you know, Melly in the cut talking about some Olivia getting here now. Now see, I understand that she is the chief of staff, but it's only so much I'm going to be able to handle. Because I do feel like once she found out that, I knew when she found out Liv was command that she kind of needed to check Liv.
Right.
But it's just something about Melly yelling at Liv that I don't like. I don't like it.
Like when Fitz say something to her. That's the only thing you can handle.
I don't know if it's the white woman yelling at the black woman or if it's just Melly being a bitch and she yelling at the head honcho. Because I don't give a fuck if Melly is the president. Liv is the head bitch in charge. Like, I just...
My whole thing with yelling, with Melly yelling at, what the fuck is her name? Olivia. It's just like, you're venting at this point. You gotta get it out. Because it does not matter what the fuck you say. Right. It's like talking to a stale wall. She's going to do whatever it is the fuck that she wants to do.
So, but also, when she first saw him, she said, what are you still doing here? And he was like, I'm staying. So that already had set her off. So then when he said that he told her everything, like that just, something in her head went off. Like you could see it in her fucking eyes. So she getting there and, he told her everything. He told her about
Luna
her
Vargas.
being command, about her being Luna Vargas, killing Luna Vargas, and she's just like pissed because she's like, Luna was a mother, a friend, and she's just like, bitch, don't you understand that she was about to have you fucking killed? Like, I'm taking the burden. You know, she sounded like Jake when he killed James. That's something that I have to carry around with me for the rest of my life. I took that on, so you wouldn't have to do it. She like, bitch, because whoever you kill, I kill. Whatever happens with you, it happens to me. Remember you said, it's us, it's me and you. So Liv is just kind of like,
eating her word.
Yeah, like,
oh shit, I
did say that shit to you.
And it is halfway the truth.
Yeah. Honestly. So she kind of threatens Liv, like she's just like, you need to right. I hate that shit. I hate these deep boys.
Shut it down.
She's just like, you need to shut it down. And if I ever find out you did.
Oh yeah, because she even said something about her fucking getting the money to fund it.
Like she was like, when did you do this shit?
Everything.
I mean, Fitz had to do what he had to do.
Yeah.
Because Liv was getting a little out of control.
She was.
She was getting out of control. But what did she tell her? Oh yeah, she told her, she was like, after she said that, she was like, now get me my war. And basically get it the right fucking way. Don't be going no fucking B613 route. Because I told you, when Melly think of B613, she think about them fucking jurors she got killed. Yeah. Because that was all her fucking fault. All she know is your daddy, B613.
Well, because that was your greedy ass fault.
That's all she know.
You was being, see, that's the thing. You need to sit down and think about shit in retrospect. It was your fault, bitch. You made a deal with the devil. Like, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, like she really, that's the thing about Melly. Like, she really don't know the
all the things that B613 does.
Like that they actually are needed at sometimes. You know what I mean? Because even Fitz understood that. I mean, Fitz's only problem was he wanted to be able to tell B613 what to do.
Right.
No, nigga, that's not how shit works. So then we get to Flacklin and Cyrus. As Cyrus, Flacklin. I have it written down as Flacklin. We're gonna call
his name's Fenton.
We're gonna call him Flacklin.
Oh, you know what he calls him?
What? Fenty.
Or something like that.
So as promised, Cyrus goes ahead and lets him Cyrus lets him go ahead and shadow him. Yeah, he lets him shadow him while because remember Cyrus is supposed to be having all these different meetings
with
Congress to try to get the war. So it just so happened that this is the day that he's supposed to be shadowing. I mean, it's actually a good day to do it because this is serious business. But Flacklin is not taking it seriously. Like the whole time, Cyrus thinks that he's sitting in a corner playing video games because his phone is making all types of noises. He's not fucking paying attention, and Cyrus is just kind of annoyed. I mean, and this is what you get when you mess with a rich idiot. Like even though in the end we find out he's not playing video games, but still, like. Because they kind of just feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want. Because if it were me, I'd be like, well, damn, can I even be on my phone while he's having a meeting with Congress?
Probably would have turned mine off.
Right, exactly. So then we get to QPA, and they're talking about, wedding plans and shit. And then they notice that the fucking girl is missing. Mm-hmm. And Quinn is pissed because she's just like, how the fuck did this happen?
It's like 4 of y'all in this bitch.
We need to hurry up and find this bitch. Then we get to Jake and fucking Fitz, which at this point, Shonda, I mean, because I could talk about Papa Pope and Jake, but I'm gonna talk about Jake right now. Jake is not needed on this show.
I mean, he is at this point.
Jake is not needed on this fucking show.
Who's gonna do things for B613?
Fuck B613. We could have took B613 out completely.
No, we needed it. You just said it.
I know, but I'm sick of Jake. Jake having a fucking meeting with Fitz. Fitz calls him for a fucking meeting, basically to ask shit about Liv. Like, that's all they do is pull each other to the side to ask people about each other. So Jake is basically like, look, I don't know what the fuck you called me here for.
Right, like,
we don't need to have this small talk. I'm not about to be talking about Liv. You don't even know who the fuck this person is anymore. You still have this fucking image of her being your little wife in Vermont, but that shit is dead. You don't know Command. And he was like, basically don't try to get in the way of what she was always destined to be anyway, which is Command.
And I feel like, and at that point, I felt like, oh, that's why you don't have no problem being her bitch. You want her to be Command because the longer she's Command, the further it drives her away from Fitz. Okay, great.
Makes sense, right? She's still not giving you the pussy.
Right.
So, very next scene, Liv using her pussy to try to take control of a situation, which is Price. Because I was like, as soon as I saw them in bed together, I'm like, okay, I thought that we was done with this. Okay, but cool. So basically, she wants him to have Rashid on the show. Rashad. I thought I was doing something because I thought it was Rashid.
No, she wasn't doing shit.
Rashad on the show and basically make it seem like Rashad is actually in the right on this side because the American people feel like this whole going to war thing is just completely the opposite of what they should be doing.
Yeah, so basically also she wants him to bring him on the show and not go in on his ass. See, that's the thing. Not really to agree with him, but just not to drill his ass. Because from, things in the news on Scandal, he is like a dictator. Like, he's not a person that you would even think that we would want to be an ally with. So it's like, why are we fighting for you? Right. So it's like, basically, I want you to let him on his show just to show that he's a kind person.
And that's
to show that he's personable.
Right. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. And Liv was watching from her office, smiling like, yeah, bitch, the pussy's in control once again. She was. Until you remember when he tried to be slick, though? Yeah. And he, asked him a question, that he wasn't supposed to say. Liv was like... Yeah. But, I mean, he still, for the most part,
did what he was supposed to do.
And she run upstairs and go say something to Melly. Melly all googly eyed looking at the TV that she tried.
I don't want to miss this. Bitch.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Right, because at this this point, you need to be the fuck over it, okay?
Shit. So then we get back to Flackland, and he basically, Cyrus is kind of just like irritated. Like, he's like, yeah, here playing games. And he's like, no. He's like, I'm actually on this app that helps me make decisions, very important decisions. It basically tells me if it's a good idea, if it's a bad idea. And I'm telling you that this whole war thing is a bad idea. And Cyrus is just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me show you the motherfucking numbers, because that's the thing. Numbers don't lie.
Right, so he showed him that, but he also what he did was he compared it to the Samsung phones, which is great because I'm gonna talk about that money. But Android users been trying me this week about that fucking question mark. But the whole thing is, y'all had a fucking phone that y'all couldn't even get on an airplane with. Because there was the possibility that bitch would blow the fuck up.
Fuck an airplane. Y'all couldn't walk down the street with that shit in your pocket. Your ass cheek was literally coming off your body.
So what they were saying was, once everybody's phone was blowing up, then they came out with these replacements. They came out with the newest Galaxy. But by the time that shit came out, everybody was just like, I don't want that shit. Like, why should I trust you?
Right.
Why the fuck should we do that? And that's what he compared it to. He was like, this isn't a good idea because when you go back to them for something, they're going to be like, no, because didn't you fuck up already?
I'm not letting you fuck up. People don't usually let you fuck them over twice.
Right. So we get back to QPA. They found the niece. The niece went back to the school, copped her fucking girlfriend, and they went on a run. They put their asses on the interstate about to roll the fuck out. I said, what the
bitch?
What the fuck? What the fuck? And this bitch talking about, please, just let us go and pretend you never found us. She like, bitch, we found you in 5 damn minutes. What the fuck are you talking about? If we could find you think the NSA and them and the fucking people who want to cut your head off won't get your ass and pull your ass apart? And Huck was just like, yeah. He was like, because
what the fuck did the girl say? I can't remember what the girlfriend said, but he was like, everybody talks.
Right, she was saying that she wouldn't say nothing.
She's like, we won't say anything. He was like, once you're caught,
like,
everybody talks.
And she was just like,
I wouldn't want his creepy ass talking to me.
Right. So, yeah, but they basically was like, you're going to have to say bye to the girlfriend and get your ass back in this room like we fucking told you to before, bitch. So, then we get to Cyrus and he goes to Liv and he's just like, I got good news. And no, he's just like, I got bad news. He's like, Congress is about 50-50. Like, they're split down the middle. Half of them say yes, half of them say no. So she's just like, well, that shouldn't be a problem because when it comes to a 50-50,
you have the
vote. Vice president is the one that has the vote. And he's just like, but I vote no. And she's just like, see, now the thing is, Cyrus, is that now this is a war. Like, basically, you're starting war with me right now. She's just like, he's like, look, I'm not trying to start no beef. I'm your friend. He said something else. He was
like, just remember, bitch, he was like, okay, if I don't do what you want me to do, you're going to kill me. Where is that going to lead you? Still with no war. So, what's the point? Like, I'm not doing it, bitch. I'm your friend. You cannot run the fucking world by yourself. Calm your fucking pussy down, bitch. We not doing it how you want to do it.
Yeah, he was just like, what the fuck did he say? I'm sure that somebody will show up to my house and basically get me. You know how B6 work, because his ass thing got picked up from B6.
He used to be good friends with Rowan. He know how it worked.
When Rowan was first introduced, they only showed Rowan and Cyrus.
I was like, how about Charlie was his man?
Right, yup.
So he knows all about this. He almost killed his fucking husband with a B613 agent.
He did kill his
Y'all, go watch vintage episode. Go watch Vintage Scandal.
So then we get to Liv. Liv gets to Fitz's apartment or his fucking Airbnb. I don't know. She come busting through the damn door. He opens the door. She like, move. The fuck?
I already let you in.
So this shit is comical to Fitz. Like, he's not breaking a sweat. She come in. She going the fuck off. Like, what the fuck did she say? She said something about, I think he said, you're using... Did he say she was using Melly? And he was like, and you don't think that I used you?
Oh, yeah. She said something about, like...
Because she did say, you don't think I've been a boss bitch or something like that?
Oh, like you don't think I've been running this or something like that? Yeah.
She said something like that, and she was just like, I used you to do such and such and such and such. And, damn, she said something else.
Something smart as fuck.
She was just being ignorant as shit. Like, she was going the fuck off on him. Like, and she was saying some real hurtful, nasty shit.
Whole time. Poker face.
Right. Like, he was just like, you can say all the nasty things that you want to say to me. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not leaving until I can recognize Olivia Pope and I bring the white hat back, and until you can recognize the real Olivia Pope. Until then, I'm fucking staying. And that just pissed her off even more. I wish I could remember everything.
She said some rude shit. I'm surprised you ain't write it down. It was rude as fuck.
But it was so crazy because right after he said all of that, before she even left out, he went and sat on the couch and he turned on the TV. And it was like she gave him this weird look and they put on some weird music. Y'all, I swear to God, I thought she was about to kill him. I swear I thought Olivia Pope was about to kill Fitz in that moment. Like, pick up a chair and just go to work on his ass.
Nah.
Because he's in the fucking way at this point. He's in her fucking way. And he's a distraction as well. But I wish I could remember what the fuck. Damn, I'm mad I can't remember. I'm going to remember. So then we're back to Melly. She's doing the same thing she was doing in the beginning. Begging Rashad not to fucking leave. At this point,
Why do you call this name Rashid?
I don't know.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know what it is.
Because his name's Rashad.
They're in the residence. Why is Rashad up in the residence with Melly?
I need to know.
I need to know. Like,
what the fuck kind of shit is going on in this White House?
Okay. So she's begging him, like, I really don't want you to leave. And she's just like, she's giving him the googly eyes. Like, it's not even to the point where I don't want you to die at this point. Like, I don't want you to leave me. I don't want you to leave me. Please don't leave me. Okay. And he's just like looking at her, and they're just like staring at each other. And then they get closer and closer and closer. And then it's just like, bam! Like, they go straight in. They just kissing. Sucking face. He pulling down her fucking sweat, man, her jacket.
I'm about to
she
get
pulling
this
down his jacket. And then that bitch do that little weird heavy breathing. She pushed him off, and she's just like, for a minute, like, they just like, damn, like, what the fuck was we doing? But also, like, oh my God, like, we're really, really attracted to each other. Like,
right.
And then he just kind of like backs away and leaves out. Before he leaves, like, he look at her, she look at him, and it's just like, whoo, this ain't gonna be the last time that this happened, but this shit cannot happen right now. This is Olitz's love shack. We can't do this here.
True.
So then Liv goes to QPA. She's looking out the window where she really belongs. That's her thinking place. She's looking out her old office window. Here comes fucking Quinn with her fucking Gettysburg or her railroad onion rings and shit. And she's just like, I'm glad you're here. You can help me eat. And she's just like, oh yeah. And she was like, she's basically happy that she coming to get the girl, because she's like, God damn, like, we've been trying to keep this bitch. Turns out she got a fucking girlfriend. I lost her. So she's just like, well, I hate to tell you, but you're going to have to keep her a little longer. So she's just like, I kind of fucked up, because what I should have said to her was, what do you want? But I didn't ask her. She's like, wait, what did you say? She's like, I should have said, what do you want? That's like Olivia Pope 101. You have to ask the first thing you ask them. And it snaps in Liv's head like, oh shit, that's what I need to ask Melly. What the fuck do you want? I don't know why Liv doesn't do that anymore. I remember the very first episode.
Because at this point, it don't matter what you want. Because I'm running shit. It honestly doesn't. I don't give a fuck about what you want.
So she go to Melly. She asks Melly, what do you want? I should have asked you that from the beginning. So she's like, I want Rashad alive. I want the world to feel safe again. And she was like, she said she want Rashad alive. And then she said, I want him. Mm-hmm. Like, that's two separate things. I want Rashad alive. I want him. She paused. And then she said, I want the world to I want to make the world feel safe again. Some things is too close to the slogan, make America great again. It just freaks me out. Don't say that. But Liv was just like, okay. And she's like, I need this to be fast. And she's like, well, what are you saying? And she's like, I'm not saying anything because I'm the president. I just need this to happen fast. And I don't need to know anything about it. And Liv, consider it handled. Consider it handled, bitch. And that's exactly what the fuck she did. She made shit happen. The very next scene, Melly was calling Rashad into the office, letting him know that he could go back home. But not only can you go back home, you're going back home as the president. And he's just like, well, how did you make this happen? And she's just like, I make shit happen for you, babe. It's us or whatever. I got you. I got us. So, you know, they got a little hot and heavy again. They was like this close to kissing, but they backed up and he was just like, you know, I'll be back. Like, I'm definitely going to come back and see you. And she's just like, all right, I'm going to hold you back to that because you got this. See, waiting on ice.
But you remember she was like, because I have my own country.
Right.
And you have your own country. So basically, it's just like, we want each other, but this is not happening.
So, then it goes back to her and Liv. And, oh, no. When they were talking... Then they show her telling Rashad, and then it goes back to Liv and Melly back on there. And she's like, it's just one more thing I need. Then we see Fitz coming down the hallway. They playing a little nice song.
He walking just like how Olivia was.
Right, like saying, hey everybody, hey,
looking
how you
just
doing?
Like a fucking superhero.
Liv's coming out the Oval Office like, what's she? The same thing he said.
Sorry, you had to come.
Sorry, you had to come to this. He go in there. She's just like. It's a privilege to talk to me.
I was like, oh shit.
I don't want you to pack your bags or anything. I just want you to go the fuck home, get on the plane. From now on, we will do the children's visitations through my secretary. It's no need for you to even have to speak to me because, again, it's a privilege to talk to me. And he's just like, what the hell? She's like, I'm sorry. So he knew right off the bat that was all Olivia motherfucking Pope, and it wasn't shit nobody could do. Because it was definitely nothing Melly could do because look how fast Liv made shit happen.
Right.
So.
But see, it's crazy. Oh, we're not on there yet. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. I need to go to the very end before I say it.
Okay, so then we get to her on the set at her, you know, her boyfriend Price's fucking place. And I don't even know what she said to him. But he was just like, I like you. Like, I did like you. He was like, I think you're beautiful. You're powerful. He was like, but I didn't realize that that's all you were. Like, you're not fucking human. I just don't fucking like you. This shit is basically over. And she's just like, wait, what?
Yeah, bitch, I'm breaking
And
up
he's
with
just
you.
like, I'll see you around town.
He was like, you're right. Basically,
and he walked the fuck out.
It's my fucking mistake for thinking you was more than this White House.
And she's just like, did he just dump me? The fuck?
Yes, he did.
Then we get to the motherfucking end. And Yasmin, the niece, and Quinn have this whole fucking conversation.
It's such a...
What was the conversation about?
Basically, she was just telling her, you know, because she was just saying, like, she don't want to go back. And she was just like, well, they had already had the conversation, I think, and she was just like, she was just telling her, like, this is your choice. Like, you can either, you know, choose to go back with your uncle and make shit right over there, or you can choose to stay here, but, like, you'll have a hard life, like, all this shit. I don't know. It was really, really heartfelt. But, anyway, she got her ass to end up going to Vashran with her uncle.
Yeah, she go to walk on the plane.
So, they go to walk on the plane, and, you know, her and the uncle are walking hand in hand. Niggas is helping them with shit. And then all of a sudden...
Yeah, they pull off a little bit.
Yeah, like, the shit closed, they lift off. No, I don't think they lift off.
They just
drive a little bit.
Going to the runway.
As soon as, I'm guessing I don't know what you do to drive a car. I mean, to drive a plane, but as soon as they put that shit in drive to move,
boom. But the whole time when that shit was going down, like
I said they about to blow this
plane
shit
gonna
up.
blow up. I said this plane's gonna fucking blow up, and I know Olivia Pope did it. I know she fucking did it. I knew that shit last week. I'm mad that we did the video late, so y'all couldn't have already knew my prediction. I already knew that Liv had did that shit. I knew it.
Everybody knew that Liv did that shit.
So what was you about to say?
So back to what I was saying, I was like, it's just fucked up about the shit with her and between Melly and Fitz, because basically she told Fitz, like, we cannot have a relationship, we can't talk, like, I mean, because that is his ex-wife,
right,
the mother of his children,
right,
like, you can't call me, you can't talk to me, because, you know, basically Liv did this for me, but she didn't even do what you asked her to do, bitch. She fucking killed his ass. Now you need to go back on your word and have Fitz all up in that fucking White House. Let him sleep over. Not in your room.
I wonder what I hope next week she find out that it was Liv.
I hope Fitz tell him.
Well, how's Fitz going to tell her? Fitz
Maybe Quinn can tell him. I don't know. I'm just saying. I said I hope Fitz can tell her.
Yeah, so this episode was really good. I would have to say my love person was probably Fitz. Like, I like that Fitz is not letting Liv get under his skin because he usually does. So it's good to see that Liv is getting under his skin. My hate person, I can never say Olivia Pope is my hate person.
Olivia Pope.
The person that got on my nerves the most was Olivia Pope and Jake.
You're just saying him to say his
He did get on my nerves! He was breathing.
No, you can't say Jake every week too.
So,
right.
You guys, did you have a love person?
I will just go ahead and give it to Fitz because I love him anyway.
If this is your first
I'm gonna
time,
probably say Glenn too.
fuck Glenn.
He helped
I guess.
Cyrus
I guess.
not go to war.
I guess.
You trash.
You guys make sure you come under and comment and let me know what you thought about this video. Thank you if you are watching this video because I know it is a week late, but I wanted to give you guys what you needed. For the people who
Why are you doing an outro?
because I'm gonna cut it off and start over.
Okay. So we're doing 2 videos.
Yeah, it's still the same time though. Yeah. For the people who have been watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every Friday with an all-new scandal review unless it's today's birthday. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and I will see you guys on Friday for the winter finale review.
Y'all know, this is the last year that my birthday is going to interview with Scandal.
Oh my God, Tanea, stop it.
Just wanted to let you know.
Thank you
No problem.
for trying to depress me, bitch.
You're welcome.
God damn it.